Hi guys, I'll teach you about a few tips and tricks with Dragon Raja ReRise. There are few tips and tricks that most doesn't talk about on newbies. Things that are of most value for the long run since the resources are scarce. Upon creating a character on a new server, the best of value for newbies is to farm main story as far as they can. It is best to farm this because of the bloodline imprint, which strengthens your MC as it will serve as a part of your roster for at least 8 to 10 days of playing. Additionally, moving with the main quest will reward you with summoning tickets as it is important to gather as much summoning tickets to upgrade your units. If you are having a hard time with moving forward with the quests, you can upgrade your MC's bloodline as it provides your MC more utility when used in battle as a tank, support or as a DPS. Additionally, you can also upgrade your other character's equipment as it also provides raw stat and percentage stats such as crit, resistance, and damage bonus. Upon reaching upgrading a single character's equipments to increment of 40, you will gain a gear bonus that is applied to all characters on the battlefield. This is per character slot, so it is a must for you to have them upgrade as well when you have enough resources. It is highly suggested to also maximize all your resources on your main DPS first to maximize his utility in battle and gather as much stats as possible, in which in my setup is I Johan Chu with Aerie as my second DPS. On your first day of playing, it is actually good to just do the summons until you unlock the wishlist summon. As you can see, the main DPS characters have much lower chances to pull compared to non-DPS. If it so happens you get to roll one of the 3 main DPS in the first day, consider yourself lucky. When you happen to pull one of them, it is time for you to decide which SSR to take in the first 7-day rewards. If you choose to pull Caesar, which is good for single target burst, you must pull on the daily SSR milestone for 7 days no. If you pull Luminous for crit AoE then go for Mingzi Lu, but if you choose to go Johan for AoE burn then go for Shavy. Here are the per day rewards for 7 days so you could plan ahead your progress and what resources are you going to keep and use for progression as it helps with the upcoming events. I recommend buying all the 50% off items per day even you still have excess resources, because as we progress in the game, resource will start to scarce and you can't go back to purchasing them after 7 days because there will be new 7 days goal that will also come out to help you with your 7-day onward progression. Going back to the wishlist summons, when you unlock this, it is best to only do your summons per day to have a greater chance of pulling your desired character. It is best to pull your main DPS beside your main support. But I chose Enshi instead of Shavy because I can get her shard for 6x in 7 days and I need Enshi as my healer because she amplifies my Shavy to cast X on turn 1 if Enshi is 3-star. Next, we'll talk about Nibelungen, which you'll unlock at clearing main story 6. Here is where you'll farm the resources needed in upgrading the gears of your character slots. Upon clearing floors you'll also increase your AFK exploration rewards. The higher floors, the more rewards, so try to keep climbing. Next is the Manor, in which holds a lot of stats and you should prioritize early game as it will yield you so much rewards. The Manor clock gives free 60 to 90 energy daily depending on Manor level. Next is Manor Workshop, which yields you in favor materials, pet foods, tickets and SSR fragments. The Lost and Found Notice is a daily quest rewarding you with favor items and currency for Manor Shop. Next is Alchemy Research Group, which yield you free EXP for rank upgrade per 10 minutes. Fishing gives you free gold by doing fishing. 1 bait restores per 1 hour. This is a good source of gold as you need lots for upgrading your gears. Next is the Pet Home, it yields you EXP potions, alchemy weapon potions, and decipher potions. It is also a must to put food for each of them to boost their rewards per hour. Lastly, we'll talk about bonds, which will give you a huge stat boost by increasing your favor with the all characters you own. For every 5 increment in bond total level, you'll get 0.5% to 1.5% all 80 def HP bonus. It is also a must-have to level up your bond with your main units. Try to get your main DPS on first day to level 40 if you can, but level 20 is good enough for F2P. Also, get your 2 supporting units to level 10 on first day to get their shards, like on how I'll demonstrate in this video with Enchi. You can collect for 3 units per day, so having this advantage early on gives you a huge boost in upgrading your main units for free. Now, let's tackle the Chalice. It is a must to always do pulls for your Chalice. This boosts your defender, attacker, and support line stats in battle. It is a must for you to always buy Chalice Stone in our discussion later, as it will yield you better grade Chalice overall. Always try to upgrade your rating as much as you can, as it will lead to unlocking certain game contents for advancing your gears. Additionally, you hit harder to those ranks lower than you. Now, what to buy with my diamonds on my first day of playing? Always prioritize in buying all the stamming supply boxes per day, as it will only yield you EXP for upgrading your rating when you clear dungeon or tactical drill. Next to prioritize is Chalice Core. This will upgrade the rarity of your Chalice pools to yield greater stats. Lastly is the Awakened Stone. Only buy this when your units are at 4 stars, since you'll be needing more of this once you get your units from 5 star to a rating. From the arena shop, prioritize buying pieces for your main support unit, followed by highest quest letter available to boost your rating. So far, those are the things you need to do to maximize your first day of playing Dragon Raja ReRise. If you enjoy this video, feel free to use my code for in-game rewards and to subscribe for more Dragon Raja ReRise contents and tips.